Rise and rock, my dear teacher friends. This is Meenakshi Narula at Mentoring the Mentors, an institute that is MSME registered and ISO certified, where we take care of your learning curve. Please do keep on watching various videos that I have been uploading on my channel and enhance your teaching skills. As CBSE says, women completing just B.Ed, having an MA degree, is not just sufficient for you, because to teach today's generation, when we talk about today's generation, they want to learn through 21st century skills. We need to upgrade, update ourselves with latest techniques of teaching. For that, as CBSE has made it mandatory, we all should complete at least 50 hours of training in a year. And out of those 50 hours, 25 hours should be by CBSE. And rest 5 hours can be from any of the private organizations, right? So please do keep on watching my channel, keep on enhancing your skills so that you can bring innovation in your class. You can make your classes engaging, enriching, and exciting. At Mentoring the Mentors, we also conduct PD sessions. Some of the recordings are also available on my channel, and very soon we will be conducting again various workshops. Even we are coming up with short-term courses for professional development as well. Do ping me in the comment section below if you have got any suggestions, any topics that you want me to cover in my recordings, or maybe take at least 1 or 2 hours sessions for you all. I have some WhatsApp group as well, Mentoring the Mentors. If you want to join those groups to keep yourself updated, again, ping me there in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's begin with today's strategy. As you see on the screen, B&T strategy, beauty and truth. What does it mean? How we can use this strategy in our classes? Exactly why we have to use this strategy? What is the objective of this strategy? How will it enhance our students' critical thinking, creativity, and other communication and collaboration skills? So let's talk about this. Here, as you can see on the screen, I have highlighted something that is written by John Keats. You all must have read. My teacher friends who teach literature must have read it and must have used this quote at number of places. These are the 2 lines of Ode on a Grecian urn. The urn speaks as Keats sums up the message of this timeless work of art. Beauty is truth, truth beauty. That's all. Ye know on the earth, and you all need to know. In other words, beauty is all we need in order to discover truth. And truth is itself beautiful. But I want to share with you something else as well. If you can look at beauty and truth from another perspective, there is a Latin phrase, pulchritudo splendor veritatis, meaning beauty is the splendor of truth. It's a thousands of years old Latin phrase and suggests beauty and truth, they are interrelated. Certainly, it seems appropriate that something beautiful would be true, right? But it's more realistic to think that something hideous could also be true. It's not about like only beautiful things, only something that is appealing. That is only having a truth in it. Something hideous, something ugly can also be true. So if I talk about this strategy, why we have to use this strategy, you must have understood by now as I have shared something with you related to beauty and truth. In today's world where our students, they are having a lot of information, they are just Googling, they are getting a lot of information, but they don't know which information is correct, which is apt, how to use that information. That filtering mechanism they're not aware of. Here comes the role of the teacher. We need to guide the students. Gone are the days when even teachers they were just considered as embodiment of knowledge. At our time, we were not having our Google, internet, and all. We used to get information just from our teachers. But nowadays, students are having ample information on internet. There are a number of sources. Like before they enter the classroom, they're already having much of information, even more than their teachers as well. A lot of information I'm talking about. But that information, whether it has been taken from valid sources or not, we're not aware of, right? We need to guide our students how to filter the information. Just they need to look at the two sides of the coin. It's not only beauty, they need to look at the truth as well. Nowadays, even we get to know fake news, fake information, right? On various channels that is being highlighted. Even for COVID, also, you can see. Even the news that was there highlighted 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, they are just changing the dates and showing the same information, showing those same videos time and again. Fake information. So we need to teach our students how to filter the knowledge, how to accept the truth, how to look at the both sides of the coin. So enhancing these kinds of skills, we need to know some kinds of strategies as well. So here we're going to talk about a wonderful strategy that is beauty and truth strategy. What we have to do, we need to give students some kind of text that can be taken from internet, that they can be taken from any of the books, from magazines, okay, or you can create yourself some content, you can give it to your students, or maybe you can show them any image, any advertisement as well, right? It's the ad world, you see. We get to know each and everything from advertisement, like what is new in the market, like, but whether it is useful or not, how will we get to know? We need to look at both the aspects. So you can either show on your smart board, on the projector, any kind of video, any kind of advertisement to your students, any kind of image, or you can display any text, or you can also give the printout to your students. Don't worry, if you are not having smart boards in your class, you can just give a printout to your students so that they can just read it. If it is a picture, they can just look at it very carefully, give them sufficient time to reflect upon, right? Any event maybe that has happened that is highlighted in the news, you can talk about that as well. And then you will be asking your students about beauty and truth, right? Here I have got some tips for all of you for setup, like what we have to do for setting up before starting with this strategy, that is beauty and truth. You have to prepare the source material, as I have told you. Either it is in the form of a text, form of a video, it can be audio, it can be, you see, any picture, that depends upon you, right? So allow enough time to your students to look at, experience, or maybe you can give some provocation as well to your students so that they can prepare closely, they can watch it, and they can prepare the next steps, like how to go about it, think at it about it very aptly, appropriately, right? So you have to do this for setup, right? And it depends upon you if you are conducting this routine or the strategy in the whole class. So here if I'm conducting the same, or you are conducting in your class, then as a teacher, we have to document like what the students they are presenting, what are they sharing, what are their views. Or if you are conducting the same in groups, then group members, they have to record and present the same at the end of the routine with the whole class, right? Each group will be presenting their ideas, their thinking in front of the entire class. Now let's talk about the first step, beauty. Means if I am showing my students a picture or maybe a video, and I'm giving them sufficient time to think about it. And after that, I'll ask them, they have to jot down the points, like where can you find beauty in the story, image, issue, or event? Or maybe what are the things that strike you as rather beautiful or appealing, that appeals to us after watching a particular video or looking at a particular picture. It happens, like something appeals us. Okay, so they have to jot those points. And after that, we need to ask them, where can you find truth in you? This story, image, issue, and event means we are asking them, we are creating a kind of environment, we are putting them in a situation where they now have to put another lens, and they have to think, look at the video or image from another perspective, right? The truth, where is the truth in this video, image, or the text? What are the things that strike you as a fact of matter, or maybe the reality of things, where you get to know, where you can connect with the real life? Yes, this is true. It can be a universal truth as well. Okay, let me tell you, it can be anything that they are observing in the society and they know from their experiences, like, yes, this is actually true, right? So this was the second step. They have to jot down those points as well. And then comes reveal. You need to ask your students, now you have to check what are the points that have been highlighted in beauty. Actually, they are helping to reveal the truth. As I have told you, beauty helps us to discover the truth, right? All those points that were appealing to them, maybe in an advertisement, that are they actually revealing the truth? Where does something of beauty illuminate some element of truth or bring it to the light? I hope you are getting my point. Here they have to express if anything that is appealing, anything that caught their attention, actually it helped them to reveal the truth that they have highlighted, or let's go to another step, conceal, or maybe beauty is just concealing the truth. Yes, this also happens in most of the advertisements. I'm just giving you an example of advertisement. I'm not against advertisements, but I'm just giving you an advertisement because nowadays every time, even when we watch news, we watch movies, even when you watch YouTube channel as well, we check number of advertisements are there. So for these advertisements, sometimes we feel something is really very appealing to us, but actually this beauty that is appealing, it is hiding the truth, right? They need to look at that aspect as well, right? So I hope you have understood. We will be revising this at the end of this video as well, so that you will understand it very well and will be able to conduct in your class without any teething issues. So here you go. When we talk about the purpose of beauty and truth strategy, I have already told you this type of strategy or the routine that will be using in class. Its objective is our students should develop a habit of looking at the things very closely and looking at both the sides of the coin, thinking about pros and cons, beauty and truth, whether it is real or it is fake, whether whatever is appealing to them, it is revealing the truth or it is actually concealing the truth. They have to think about it. This will enhance their critical thinking, their creativity. Obviously, when they are sharing their ideas, it will help enhance their communication. When they are working in the group, it will foster collaboration as well. All four C's, 21st century skills, they are covered, right? So let us conduct such kinds of activities in our class and give opportunities to our students to come forward and be the global citizens, right? So we'll be providing them with interesting opportunities where they'll be able to uncover. Uncovering what? Checking whether beauty is revealing the truth or concealing the truth. Actually taking out the truth out of beauty and getting to know what is the connection between beauty and truth. As I've already told you, by giving an example of a Latin phrase, like it's not like that every time something is beautiful, that is only truth. If something is hideous, that also can be true, right? So this routine invites students to explore the complex interaction between beauty and truth. You might be feeling like this is very complex, but let me tell you, once you start doing this strategy in your class, your students will enjoy it and they'll enhance their skills. And sometimes to develop complex thinking skills, we need to do some kind of complex tasks as well, right? And this routine can help the students navigate the overwhelming quantities of information accessible in an increasingly visually informed world. As I've already told you, this is information world. This is the world where you get information all around. Every day we get to know free PDFs, free downloads, free data, download it, use it. Even you might be thinking, I'm also providing you with information, but just think about it. Think about it and even share your feedback. I always keep on waiting for your feedback. Do drop your feedback in the comment section below. And the feedback should be in this part. What in this manner, like what was beautiful in this video, whether, where you find the truth and whether the beauty was able to highlight or reveal the truth or beauty was able to hide or conceal the truth. Please do check it, use it in your daily life as well. Do watch some of the advertisement. It can be anything. It can be of a cream like we use like for a fair complexion. It can be anything, something eatable, quick food, or whatever it is, whether they are having proper nutrients or not. So just think about it, watch the video, and then check the reality, beauty and truth, and then do share your feedback with me. What did you observe, right? So application, where we can use this strategy, what areas? Generally it is used in art and journalism. It's not necessarily like our little children. When we want to enhance such kind of skills in our students, like they should think creatively, they should think critically, right? So they should know how quality work uses beauty to engage us, to learn more about an issue and seek truth, right? They'll be able to get to know how to critically analyze the ways in which beauty can mislead. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes when we buy something online, that must be your experience. We see something very appealing. We see something very beautiful, very catchy. And you see, we quickly buy that thing, buy that stuff. Why we want to buy that stuff? Because even then that is being highlighted over there. Like this is available for 2 hours only. 3 hours, the scheme is available. After that, the prices will rise and all. And we don't have sufficient time to think. This strategy will bring our thinking process a little bit slower. Why? Because we should need to give sufficient time to think about it. We should not be taking decision in a haste, right? We should think about it whether really that thing is worth it, or we should go and order that thing, order that stuff. When we get that stuff, when that is the thing is delivered at our home, at our doorstep, we check that is actually not worth it, right? So please do think about it, enhance such skills in your children as well. Launch how to present this to our students. So think of this routine as one that invites you and your students to a broad and deep conversation. It can be about a photograph, it can be about a work of art, it can be about a video, advertisement, any topic. See, you can show anything related to something in sciences, something in literature, something in social studies, in your Hindi, Punjabi, any kind of language you are showing to your students, teaching to your students. Please go ahead in any of the subject. This, as a teacher, you have to think how you'll be able to incorporate this strategy in your class, in your subject, right? Suppose when I am talking about being environment friendly, sustainable development goals, right? So I am integrating the same in my class and each and every subject. So when I am talking about a sustainable world, plastic free world, right? And there I need to make my children aware of even the advertisements of such fake products that even claim they are biodegradable substances they are using, but actually they are not. So we need to make our children wear the thinking cap and think about it. Look at both the aspects, right? The beauty and the truth as well. So here additional ideas to consider that you can consider is, you can change the questions in your class. Like for beauty, you may ask what drew your eye into the photograph? What was appealing? How does the topic feel at odds with an image that could be called beautiful, right? How it was concealing the truth. Do you think the photographer, excuse me, do you think the photographer wanted to say something specific through his photograph? Means actually what he wanted to say, what is the truth? Whether he was able to explain the same, that is the truth, bring to the fore through the beauty, or he was not able to, something was hidden, right? You can talk about that as well. You can discuss any poem as well in your class, right? Whether it was beautifully presented, what is the objective of the poet and all, right? Here I'm going to share an example with you. I watched one video, and after watching that video, I just jotted down the points of beauty and truth, right? So I noted like there were two brothers in the story, and they had an opportunity to say I love you, to show their feelings with each other. When they were not residing closely with each other, they were staying apart, and an opportunity to hear from each other. They could exchange their feelings though they were not staying together. And their father found peace. The father was proud of his children, right? These were the points of beauty. And if we talk about truth, like truth is, some of the universal truths was also highlighted. We may suffer because of the misguided actions of others. That is true. Service people risk their life every day for us. Yes. Yes. You all must agree with this. Service people risk their life every day for us. Yes, they are doing it. We have observed, we have witnessed this during this pandemic, right? The front warriors, they are always there to help us. I really salute to those warriors, and even you teachers. I should rather say we teachers. We all have been the COVID warriors. We learned a lot during this pandemic. We enhanced our skills and we help our children to learn continuously without any kind of hurdle during this pandemic as well, right? And two sons lost. That was the truth, right? So these kinds of points can be written, and then there can be a discussion whether beauty was able to reveal the truth, whether beauty was able to conceal the truth. So likewise, make sure you conduct such kinds of activities in your class. Now, before we end today's video, have a quick recap. Setup, I have already told you, for this setup, you have to be ready with any of the picture, image, any of the text. It can be in the form of a poem, in the story, right? It can be fiction, non-fiction, and it can be a video as well. It can be advertisement, anything that you want to show to your students. You have to be ready with that, okay? And then you need to, after showing the same to your students, give them sufficient time to think about it. and look at both sides of the coin, right? And then ask them to jot down the points of beauty and truth as well. Let me tell you, I mean, if while looking at the beauty, they are noticing the points that are truth as well, they can simultaneously note it down on a piece of paper. That's up to them. You can conduct this activity either individually or in groups, entirely depending upon you, but I prefer conducting such kinds of activities in groups where there can be sharing of knowledge. Or sometimes I do vary it. I bring that kind of variation in the activity. I start this individually and then I switch to think, pair, share strategy. I then let them sit in group and share their points with each other, right? After writing the points of beauty and truth, suppose they have written 3 points for each, and then they have to think about it, whether beauty is revealing the truth or concealing the truth. If yes, if no, then why and how? Where have they noted it down? And then they will be sharing their ideas and thinking and would be comparing with each other. If you are conducting it as an individual activity, everybody will be sharing the ideas. If you are conducting in groups and various groups, first they'll be discussing internally amongst each other, and then they would be presenting the same in front of the whole class. When they would be presenting, other groups can also compare their ideas, their thinking with each other, and they'll also enhance their skills. You can have this as a debate as well in your classes. We conduct debates in each and every subject, right? In our classes, we have group discussions. In my previous videos, I talked about leaderless discussion. Make sure you check all those videos and use in your classes so that your students can have engaging, enriching, and exciting classrooms, right? And that's all for today. And all of you, once again, I would like you, thank you for all your love and support. But what is more required is feedback from you. Please make sure you don't forget to leave even maybe a phrase, a word, or sentence for feedback in the comment section below. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you very much.